We're going to add mixed numbers. So my problem says 1 2/3 plus 2 1/4. Well, we already know how to add whole numbers. So I'm going to go ahead and rewrite my whole numbers over here, and then we'll come back to that later. What we need to focus on is our fractions. I have 2/3 and 1/4. Well, we know that we cannot add these easily until we change our denominators to make it say the same thing. So we need to think the least common denominator for 3 and 4. So if you think about it, we're going to need to change our fractions into 12ths. So now we need to change 2/3 into something 12ths. How did we go from 3 to 12? We multiplied by 4. So therefore we're going to multiply our numerator by 4, and 2 times 4 is 8. So 1 2/3 has become 1 8/12. Down here, 1/4, what did we do to 4 to get 12? We multiplied by 3, because 4 times 3 is 12. So multiply your numerator by 3. 3 times 1 is 3. So 2 1/4 has become 2 3/12. Now we are able to add. Let's start with our fraction. 8/12 plus 3/12 we know is going to be something 12ths. 8 plus 3 is 11. And then you need to add your whole numbers. 1 plus 2 is 3. So your answer is 3 11/12. Okay, I'm going to show you another addition problem adding mixed numbers, and it's going to be a little bit different. So my problem is going to say 2 3/4 plus 3 2/5. Again, I'm going to go ahead and rewrite my whole numbers, but we know that we're going to have to change our fractions because the denominators are different. I have 4ths and 5ths. So I know that I'm probably going to need to change my denominator to 20ths. So just like we did before, what did we do to 5 to get 20? We multiplied by 4. So 2 times 4 is going to be 8. So 3 2/5 has become 3 8/20. Back up to my first mixed number, 2 3/4. What did we do to 4 to get 20? We multiplied by 5. So 3 times 5 is going to be 15. Okay, so let's start adding our fractions. 15/20 plus 8/20 is going to give us something 20ths. But think about what 15 plus 8 is. And if you add 15 plus 8, that gives you 23. 23/20. This is an improper fraction. So what we have to think about is to make this fraction a whole. So 23/20 as a whole is going to be 20/20 with how many left over? 3/20. 20/20 is actually equal to what whole number? 1. So when we go back to our original problem and I have 2 wholes and 3 wholes, I'm going to add 3 plus 2, which is 5, but I have to also add this extra 1 whole from my improper fraction over here. So my whole number is going to be 6, and then what was left over here with our fraction? 3/20. So 2 3/4 and 3 2/5 is going to give us 6 3/20.